Hello, Deborah from FindmyPast.
Hello.
Now, listen, every year I come here, and every year you're wearing something different. Okay, this year's theme is...
Well, this year's theme, I'm dressed as Mr. Collins from Pride and Prejudice.
Right.
I'm a 18th century parish vicar. And just around the corner here on my FindmyPast stand, we have a parish church that we've recreated, symbolic of the fact that, the parish church is where our ancestors have been going over the centuries to record their births and marriages and burials.
And we are talking a full-blown church here. I mean, you ring the bell every so often, and
we do, we ring the bells to herald the start of our lectures, and then we break up each section of our lecture with our church organ as well.
Very good. Okay, and next year you're going to be? Is it too early to say?
Oh, that's a secret. You have to come along to find out.
Okay, let's get down to the business end of this. What's happening with FindmyPast at the minute?
An awful lot's happening with FindmyPast at the moment. One of the lectures I've been giving here has been giving away some of the secrets of the records that are coming along. We've just put 9 million records on for the Society of Genealogists, so there's some fantastic things there going on the website already, such as Boyd's Inhabitants of London back to 1200 to 1946, so massive data set.
You've got the apprenticeship records.
We've got the apprenticeship records, we've got the Trinity House calendars, which have some apprenticeship details in as well. Magnificent handwritten Bank of London wills extracts as well. But currently we're working on lots of different contracts. One of the main things we've been doing over the past few years, I suppose, is building up our parish record collection, hence the parish church. A lovely outfit. And we've been doing that with the Federation of Family History Societies, local family history societies who've been giving us their transcripts. But now we've recently been signing contracts actually with local record offices and archives, and they're the folk who've actually got the original images of the parish registers. So for example, one of the first projects we're doing, we've signed a contract with Plymouth and West Devon Record Office, which I'm very excited about because I've got Devon ancestors.
I used to live in Plymouth.
Oh, excellent, you see.
Good choice.
Perfect for you. So we've already got transcripts from Devon Family History Society that are on our website. So we're going to match those ones up with the actual images of the parish registers from the record office. And then those are going to go online, hopefully end of spring onwards. But the actual collection from the record offices is much, much bigger than that. There's apprenticeship records and all sorts of different records. So really exciting record collection. Records of the lives of 3.5 million Devonians. So really nice collection. Similarly, we've just signed a contract with Manchester Archives and Record Office. So we're going to be putting all their parish records online as well. But again, it's a huge collection, lots of other records. 8.5 million records in total going to be going on the website, and again it's the original images, not just transcripts, but obviously we're making them fully searchable, so you can just put in your ancestor's surname and find them. Sounding like a start record, but we signed contracts with various other record offices as well, for example Welsh Archives, so all the parish records, Wales, across the whole of Wales. And again, we've already got transcripts from some family history societies, such as Glamorgan. So we're going to be matching those up with the corresponding images that are being provided to us by Welsh Archives with permission of the Church of Wales. Again, we hope that to go live, beginning of summer onwards, and will be rolled out. And there's lots more in the pipeline, but I can't tell you those ones, unfortunately, Chris, because I have to kill you otherwise.
Deborah, please don't kill me. You threaten this every year, and it never, thank you very much. Listen, clearly it's obviously a well-known fact that God is Scottish and has cousins over in Ireland, and apparently you've got a few things on the go to do with Scotland and Ireland that are coming up as well, haven't you?
Yeah, very pleased to say that we're going to be putting up transcripts of Scottish censuses, so that's for 1841 to 1901. Obviously, scotlandspeople.gov.uk is the central resource for Scottish ancestry. Our parent company actually runs that website on behalf of the Scottish Government. But yes, we're going to be getting the transcripts, or the scotlandspeople.gov.uk will always be the place to go for the actual original images, but nevertheless it complements our complete 1841
absolutely. It's another source, isn't it?
England and Wales Census collection. We're also going to be looking at introducing some Irish records as well. We're going to build up a bit of an Irish record collection, so that's something else to look at.
Any news on what those might be?
Not any news specifically.
Or am I under threat of my life again? Or
Exactly. The hang of this. But we've already got some Irish records in as much as we've got the British Army service records, 1760s to 1913, covering 150 years of British military history.
You're doing Kilmainham records at some point as well, aren't you?
That's the kind of companion set. But even within the Chelsea records, at certain points in history, 43% of the British Army was made up of the Irish. And people don't realise that our military collection actually covers the whole of the UK, as indeed do our passenger lists. So
Well, they were like my family. They could make two stones fight, so they were clearly useful back then.
Yes,
You know. Very good.
Absolutely.
And on the military front, is there anything happening else on the military front? Are there any new collections?
We've been awarded 3 contracts by the National Archives. So we've got scanning teams and filming teams in the National Archives, scanning paper-based records that have never been online before. So Kilmainham, as you mentioned, is one of them.
Right.
In addition, we're doing the militia records, which I always think of being in the Home Guard. And the other exciting ones we're doing, as well as Kilmainham, we're doing, what are we doing? I've completely forgotten what the other one is.
The third one, the secret one that I can't talk about.
What is it? Oh yes, it's Boer War records. It's
the Boer War. Right. Okay.
I mean, we've already got what I would call the definitive Anglo-Boer War records. It is.
Yeah.
Which have come to us from a chap called Myrick Jones, who is a sort of leading authority on the Anglo-Boer War. So we've actually got Boer War records which nobody else has got, and much more detailed ones because he uses 6 or 7 different record sources when he's compiling them. We've recently had an update from him as well, but we'll be supplementing that with the Imperial Yeoman.
I'm going to get all profound now. I don't do that often. No, it's not profound. I'm just going to waffle, and if it makes sense, you agree with me. You know.
Okay.
From an outsider point of view, there's a big companies, FindmyPast, and there's competition. You know, and for a while it's been that you've all been sort of chasing the same sort of territory. But it seems like we're almost getting into a second phase now, where lots of different things are happening on each of the sites, aren't they? You know.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you're into a new phase. And this whole thing about getting to record offices now and digitising their collections, is that a recent thing that you've started getting into?
It's a recent thing for us, I think. It's just in the past few months we've been signing these contracts, and so more and more are coming. And again, it's a case that I can't tell you which ones.
Yeah.
But, I think what it is, I think for a while a lot of companies like us concentrated on getting the core records.
Yeah.
So for example, we built up our 1841 to 1911 census collection. We've got all those online now. You can search them by person, you can search them by address, you can search by sort of any combination of fields.
Yeah.
We've also, quite excitingly, we fully scanned our marriages and our births, so they're fully name indexed now.
Yeah, you've jigged the indexes a bit more, so you can do partner searches and things.
So we've got new high-quality grayscale images. I mean, we were the first company to put the complete birth, marriage and death indexes online back in 2003 anyway. Received the Queen's Award for Innovation for that.
Oh, we had to get that in, didn't we, Debra? Yeah, okay. Let's just mention that again. The Queen's Innovation Award. That's the one, right? Okay. God bless her.
But yeah, we've redone them all. So all the births are fully name indexed now.
Yeah.
Marriages are fully name indexed, and the deaths will actually go live next month. So end of March, and then we're actually re-indexing all the rest of the collection as well. So the overseas birth, marriages and deaths, the World War I, World War II ones, BMDs at sea. So yeah, I guess we've all been building up the core set, and then now we're looking at kind of more esoteric record collections.
It's almost like this is where the fun begins, isn't it? It's like the world's your oyster now, isn't it? You know, you've got the basics out of the way.
So many exciting record sets we're working on now. It's really fantastic.
And there's one biggie. There's a big elephant in the room you haven't talked about. The newspapers.
Oh yeah, the library.
Is there any news on that? Is there any developments on that? Or?
Well, we're busy working in the background on that. We have teams of scanners in Colindale, which is the big newspaper library archive for the British Library. And we have a contract to digitise their newspapers, so that's kind of local newspapers, periodicals. And we're focusing actually initially on the 19th century and early 20th century. So basically the years that overlap with your census records and with your civil registration, birth, marriage and death. The idea is we want to give some historical context to the records.
Are we talking a full chronological run then, or are we talking thematic kind of areas, or both?
A little bit of both, really, yeah. A little bit of both, yeah.
Very good. And when's that going to sort of first manifest itself on the site? Or is that still a bit early?
I think probably later this year we'll probably start to see some of those go online,
Listen, Debra, thanks very much. Look, seriously, I'm going to have to stand back here, get the full costume in here, right? Okay, look, okay. I feel like I should walk up to you now and pray and get absolution or confess my sins to you. But Debra, thanks very much for that, and I'm sure we'll see you next year in another exciting outfit and adventurous setup. You know, he's laughing. Look, see, he's laughing. Look, see. Is Debra your boss?
She is.
Right. What's it like to see your boss getting dressed up like this every year? Fantastic, right? Because he gets to dress up too. Okay. Thanks very much, Debra.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Bye.
Bye-bye for now.